God save Texas and this honorable court.
Please be seated. You'll now hear the first and only case set for submission today, AP 77-113 in re Cheryl Dixon. Ms. Dixon, would you approach the podium, please? Ms. Dixon, you've been sworn?
Yes.
Okay. You will recall that you were the court reporter in a case involving Cedric Marks.
Yes.
Mr. Marks was found guilty of capital murder and sentenced to death. I believe his transcript was originally due, if memory serves, in October of 2023. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you were the court reporter for the first part of that case.
Yes.
And as we discussed last time you were here, we've had some difficulties getting your portion of the transcript prepared.
Yes.
You had promised the district court that you would have in 3 tranches the record available several months ago. Is that correct?
Yes.
And when we were here last time, you thought you could prepare the transcript in a week. We gave you 3. We're now at a month. It's my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that you do not have the transcript fully prepared here today.
No.
Okay. Do you remember that we asked at the time, last time you were here, that you would work exclusively on this transcript? Have you done that?
Yes. I've been working on it.
I can't hear you. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Your Honor. Yes.
Okay. Well, have you turned in any other transcripts since the time we visited last?
I haven't turned in any, but I can.
Okay.
I haven't turned them in.
Well, where are you today on the transcript?
Where I am, first, on the transcripts, I completed volumes. My first volume is volume 30. I've completed volume 30 through 59. And then after that, I have 15 more volumes. I was scheduled to have surgery on Monday. My surgeon was stuck in Florida, and I got a late call Sunday evening to cancel my surgery. I guess they grounded flights out of Florida on Sunday, so he couldn't get in until yesterday. So his partner has rescheduled and is squeezing me in tomorrow, so I have the surgery on my thumb tomorrow. So I worked as much as I could with the pain. Talking to the doctor's office this morning, the doctor said by Monday I should have full use of my hand to where I can get back on my laptop and get back to work. I'm having trigger finger.
If I recall correctly, when we were last visiting, you were about halfway done with the 45 volumes you expected to deliver. And now you are how much done?
I have about a third left, I guess.
You have
About a third left, or a little less, somewhere in there.
So you've gone from a half to a third.
Well, I don't know math. I have volumes 61, 60, 61, and then 64 through 76. And that's,
if I understand correctly, and please correct me if I don't, your protocol is to deliver your volumes to a Miss Betty Young, is that correct?
yes,
Have you produced anything to her at this point?
not at this point.
Okay, who has physical custody of the 2/3 of the transcript that you believe you've prepared to this point?
They're in my custody.
Okay. Why have they not been given to Miss Young at this point?
I didn't do it, I didn't send them piecemeal. I kind of just wanted to send them all at once. It was my understanding that she could file all at one time and not separate. I don't know what she has to do. I mean, once I submit them to her, that's it. I mean, there's nothing on her end. Well, I don't know, I take that back. I don't know, I don't want to step on her. I did not submit them to her yet, but I can.
I expect you understand our concern. When you were last here, we were urging you not to tell us that you could get the remaining half done in 1 week. Do you recall that?
I do. I thought I could, but the pain got worse. Right before I came last time, I had a cortisone injection the week prior, and my surgeon said I should know within 2 weeks if it worked. It did not work. And so I had to wait for 4 weeks, so that's why I was scheduled for the 31st. So,
You understand the challenge we have here. Mr. Marks is on
I understand.
death row he has a constitutional right to have his appeal heard.
Yes, Your Honor.
That appeal has not been heard because we don't have the transcript that was due in 2023. So the options that are available to the court at this point are quite limited.
I understand.
I expect, well, let me ask one more question.
Okay.
You had, it's outpatient surgery, if I recall
Yes,
correctly.
correct,
You're-
yes.
And you will be available notwithstanding that surgery on Monday, is that correct?
I'll be clear Monday to where I can have full use of my hand. I just hung up from the office. And they're emailing me, I turned my phone off, but they're gonna email me a letter stating.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
I turned my phone off, but they're emailing me. I just got the phone with the surgeon's office just to make sure everything was squared away for me tomorrow. And they're gonna email what happened and why it got pushed back a couple days.
And again, the surgery itself is to take place on what day?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes. A partner in his practice is doing the surgery.
Is there a question?
Yes, can I clarify one thing? You have not turned in anything to Betty Young with respect to the Cedric Marks case, correct?
Correct.
Did you turn in anything to her since your last appearance here
Yes, I had.
on another case?
I had 2 small volumes on appeals, less than 10, 15 pages apiece out of those courts, and so I did do those. I got those because those were easier and quick, I didn't want
So
to.
you worked on other cases besides the Marks case since the last time you were here?
Yes, I turned in those 2 volumes.
But you worked on them since the last time you were here?
Yes, because they were, I didn't want any more late, and those were short. They were less than 10 pages, I believe.
Could you repeat that again?
Yes, I did. I turned in, I forgot about those, I had 2 short appeals, 2 like arraignments, I guess, or a plea bargain on the records, all of like 5 minutes.
What kind of cases were those?
They're criminal.
They're criminal
Uh-huh,
cases? Was the defendant in those cases subject to a death sentence?
No, Your Honor. Well, I don't know.
the
No,
highest
they
court-
were not, they were not. They
Did the
were not.
highest court in the state summon you to come and prepare those 2 transcripts?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
You had come here, well,
I'm sorry.
I don't think this is productive. Let me just tell you, I think we're gonna, as we indicated last time, we're going to have to take steps to ensure that this transcript gets done and it's done accurately.
Yes,
I expect that we will issue an order to you here today before you leave that is going to direct you to report to the Tarrant County courts,
okay,
where you will be directed to remain each day in a courtroom under supervision while you work on this transcript and nothing else. Do you understand that?
yes,
I don't think at this time we are prepared to fine you. You've been fined before, correct?
correct.
Okay. This transcript has to get done.
I understand.
Do you understand?
Yes,
Okay. Well, I think at this time, unless there's further questions, we will stand in recess. The order will contain all the details necessary for you.
Okay.
And let me repeat myself. We are expecting you to work on this transcript and in good faith.
yes, Your Honor.
And if we will receive reports of whether you are coming to court, when you are coming to court, and whether you are preparing this transcript in good faith. And if those reports are not satisfactory, we will take further steps. Do you understand?
I'm crystal clear, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.